Hello everyone. This is my first YouTube video. I've been recording so many videos, but I didn't upload any of them because I don't know why. I just don't feel comfortable uploading them. But basically, this channel, what I'm trying to do is to upload my trading journey from start to where I get to, become successful. Yeah. So that's basically the goal for this channel, and basically I'm still a new trader in the game. I've been trading last year. We are currently 2026. You can see 3rd January 2026. I started trading since last year May. I started trading since last year May, and then we are currently in 3rd. So I've been in the markets, the trading space for more than 8 months now. Yeah, if my calculation is right, more than 8 months now, and then I've seen a lot. I've made some profits, and I've built so many accounts over and over again. But I'm at a point where I feel like I'm a little bit experienced in the market. So I just thought of started to I'm thinking of just starting to document my journey from this stage to where I make it in the trading space. So basically what I'm trying to do is, since I'm not having money right now to put it into my broker account, I'll be stacking up every single money that I have, and I'll be saving that money, and then whilst I'm saving, I'll be learning aside. Okay, so whilst I'm stacking up the money that I have, and then putting it into my broker account, saving money, and then putting it in my broker account, I'll be learning trading on the side. So how I wanted to learn trading is I'll basically be what I try to do is, if you see my demo account right now, I'm currently having 143. But what I'm planning to do, what I've done is I've set up a demo account with a $200 funded, and I'm trying to scale that money from 200 to 1,000. Yeah, to 1,000. So once I'm able to do that, take trade. Once I'm able to take trade, able to scale up from 200 to 1,000, then I know that I'm ready for the game. Yeah, then I know I'm ready for the game. So that's what I'm doing currently. So I've already deposited 200 into my demo, and as you can see, I'm already down 143 because I've been losing trades for the past I don't know, almost a week now or two. I don't know. I've just been losing trades. So I'll be winning some trades also, and about majority of the time losing. But I know my strategy that I use is good. It's just that I still need a little bit push in order to break through that cycle of losing trade consistently. Yeah, so I just need a little bit push. So basically that's what I'm going to be documentary. I'm also documentary not just because I want someone to watch this video and be like, oh, I need and for all the negative reasons. That's not the reason why I'm just documenting this video. It's just like a journal. It's just like me going back. If I take a trade and then I lose, I can go back on YouTube and watch the video that I uploaded, and then see what I've done wrong in that video, so that I can learn from it. So it's just like a journal that I'm putting all my trades in it. So that's the reason I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube. This video particularly, I'll be uploading it regardless of how the sound look like, how the video quality looks like. I'm going to be uploading it still. So without further ado, let me just break down the trade that I wanted to take, even though I'm not ready to take it now. But I would like to take this trade if it gets to a particular level. So currently we are today's Saturday. So gold, I trade these three pairs. I trade gold, Bitcoin, and then oil. Yeah, I normally see this and then say sword. Use sword. You can see, but it's US oil, Bitcoin, and then gold. So these are the three things that I trade. Yeah, these are the three things that I trade. And if you have any question in mind that what type of trading do I like, I'm a day trader. and sometimes I swing trade also. So I can hold a trade for maybe during the day, or I can hold a trade for 1 or 2 3 days, even a week. Yeah, the longest trade that I've ever had is 3 days, and then I'm able to turn $19 into $131. Yeah, no, I've been trading on a small account, so I think that's one reason why I'm not seeing, like, I'm not getting to that point. So this time around, I'm trying to save up to $200. So if I'm able to save up to $200, then I'll start taking a trade and then risking $20 per trade. That's like I think 10%. Yeah, 10% of my capital, $20 per trade. So if I'm able to risk $20 per trade, and then I make like 1 to 3 risk reward, profit or win, then I'll be taking that $20 to like maybe $60, and then I'll start to build up my capital from there. So that's basically my thought process of how to become successful in this game. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the chart, and then you're already in the chart. Let me just explain the trade that I'm thinking of taking. So currently I'm in a BTC trade. I'm not currently in the trade. I'm just on the chart, just looking for price to do something so that I can get into that trade. So first, if you can see, BTC has moved forward. I actually caught this trade right around from here, and then I ended up closing the trade right here. I ended up closing the trade. I was targeting all the way to this place. I put my take profit here, but I don't know the reason. I saw price building down, and then I panic and then close. That's something that I need to learn from, and I've learned from it. So if I'm in a trade, I'm just going to relax. Yeah, I closed the trade right around here, which was so bad. But anyways, BTC has moved high, moved very very high, and BTC is currently bullish. Bitcoin is currently bullish for the time being. It's currently bullish, but I'm looking for a sell, because I know if price move high, it surely needs to correct before continue going high. So I'm thinking of trading the correction. Yeah, the correction is likely to end under this before going back up. There's still, the correction end under that, and at this level. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see the price is trying to build up, build up this and then breaks. Price is trying to do this, and if price do that, or if price that do something like this under this level, meaning I'll be taking a trade from here all the way to the downside. So I'll be taking a trade from one of these areas, in this area, all the way to here, because price will be correcting all the way from here to here before going back up again, before doing something like this. So that's what I'm looking on. Yeah, so price is likely to do something like this before going back up, because if price wants to be bullish, you need to come back and then grab a little bit of money in the market before pushing back high again. So price won't just be going up in a straight line. It needs to come back, grab some liquidity in the market before going back up. So I'm still sitting on my hands, still waiting for price to correct, to finish whatever thing it's doing, so that I can get in. So that's what I'm looking at right now. On the 4-hour time frame, this is what it's looking at. But I normally like to trade on the 1-hour. So I'm still waiting for price to give us that push. So what are these boxes and these lines that I drew? What are they for? So if you go on the 1-hour time frame, it's looking good, but if you scale down to the 30-minute time frame, you can see price is building lower highs. Yeah, price is building high. This is the first high that price has created. This is the first high that price has created. This is the second one. And if you can notice, if you can see, price is building highs that are becoming lower and lower and lower. And that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted in the market in order to sell this price. You can see, so this price building lower highs, another lower high, another lower high. But the interesting part about all these lower highs is that price build and then come to this place, and what did you see? Price push back up. When price push back up, you see, anytime I told you that when price go up, it needs to come down, grab some money before continuing up, or pushing to the direction that you want it to go. So you see, price came here, came back, came under this level before going up again. But when price reach here, it starts rejecting, meaning price doesn't want to go any upper than this. Price doesn't want to go upper than this level right here, meaning if price doesn't want to go any up, meaning price is beginning to reverse. So we see price came down, broke below this support or resistance, I don't know how you guys call this level, this lower, the higher low here, because this is the lower low and this is the lower higher low. This low is higher than this, so it's a higher low, and it ended up breaking, not just breaking that only higher low, it broke and then breaks this one also, ended up creating its own low. So this price telling us that this price telling us that I'm ready to go bearish. So what did I also say? If price gives us a big push or to any direction or anywhere, price will come back and then grab some money in the market before going back up again. So you can see price came down, creating a new lower low, breaking all everything that the buyers have built up. Price broke all that level and then came down here. So what do? We wait for price to correct, and then once price corrects and is done correcting, then we can enter into a sell. But you should also bear in mind that on the higher time frame, this is not bearish sign. This is not price is giving you that it's trying to go bearish, but overall the trend is not bearish. So you should also be looking at this as a correction overall on the higher time frame, like the 1 hour and then the 4 hour time frame. Should be looking at it as this is a correction overall, because overall on the higher time frame price is bullish, but price needs to grab more money in the market before going back up. So that is the correction phase that price is in on the higher time frame. But because we want to catch the correction phase, that's why we are I don't know if you guys are getting me, but on the higher time frame price is bullish. So currently price is trying to go on a correction phase before continuing before going to the direction or to the trend that is going, which is uptrend. So right now we are just waiting for price. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you are trading this, you should be aware that any moment from here, when price reach here, when price break below, creating a new lower low and then come back under this level. Let me go back to the 1 hour so that you can understand. Come back under this level right here, under this level, then you should be started to know. You should start to have it in your mind that price is ready to go up again. Price will definitely go up unless there is something that happens and then price ended up breaking under this level, because under this level there is a sell momentum here. Sell. You see, when price came here, it sold. Price came here, it sold. So under price if price ended up breaking below this level, before you can start to think now we are in a sell trend, but currently we are in a buy trend. But we are in a buy trend, but because you want to catch the correction phase, normally I won't trade correction, but because I want to trade because I want to make build up some money, so I want to see it's all these things, it's these things that I'm trying out. If it works, it works, and I'm sure the way I trade also, it will prevent you from losing so many trades. Even though I'm losing trade, but I'm still mastering my own strategy. It's a nice strategy. I would like every single new trader that is watching my video to learn this strategy, because it's going to help you a lot. It's easier because it's pure market structure and price action. So at the 30 minutes time frame, you're just looking for price to break under this level, because if you see when price came here, it shut down. Price just shut down. Price shut down. So we are just looking for price to come under this level so that we can take a sell. We can take a sell. That's why we are waiting for price to come under this level here, then we can take a sell. maybe price can come under it depends also. Maybe price can come under this level, we can wait for price to correct before you can take a sell down to here. Our target will be here. By price break this, you'll still hold our trade, because in price break a low, when price break any low, price need to correct. When price when price break any low, price need to correct correct back up before going down again. So that's how the markets move. That's how trade, everything in trade, it moves. Price go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. So that's how we move. So when price ended up breaking this, then we can still hold our trade, but if not, we close our trade right here. So yeah, we just wait. And if either price can, it depends. If price come here in a certain, you if you are trading some, there are some type of things that you have to feel it. It's not everything that you see. Some of the things you feel it, and then you'll be like, nah, I'm not ready to enter into this new trade. That's something that a new trader cannot have. Those are market intuitions. I don't know how I'm going to say it, but something like the market intuitions that you build up along the way as you trade. And it's not like it's a 2 day thing. You have to be trading like for months, for several months, in order to build up that market intuition, like that conscience. And it will feel like the market is talking to you. Yeah, that's how the feeling is like. You feel like the market is talking to you, but basically you've seen things happen, so you kind of like expect something like this to happen. So when price come, currently I'm waiting for price to come under this level. When it comes under this level and I feel comfortable, I'm going to take the trade. But if I don't feel comfortable, I'll still wait for price to come above this level before I'll start taking a trade to this place. So basically that's what I'm waiting for on the 30-minute time frame. But you can still go to the 15-minute time frame to see. So let's wait. As you can see, one of the reasons why I feel comfortable and I feel confident about this trade is I'm not just trying to enter into the trade because I want to trade. It's because price is giving us lower high. See this high? This is the higher high. Look, this another high, but this high is lower than this. Look, this another high, but this high is lower than this and lower than this. This is enough for you to tell you that price is ready to go bearish. Price is ready to go down. And that's not only the only confluence that you have. Look, this a low. Price ended up breaking under that low. When price broke under this low, price didn't go up and break above this high. Now price ended up building a lower high, and lower highs only happens on a downtrend. If price wants to go down, like if price went up heavily and price came down like this, the next thing we are expecting for price to do is to break above this high, telling us that price is on an uptrend. But the moment price refuses to break above that high and then came to this already, you start thinking now, price is trying to do something. But the moment price broke or breaks under the low that it has created, this is a confirmation that price is ready to go down. So what do you do as a trader? You wait for price to correct. Waiting for price to correct is basically waiting for price to grab every single liquidity in the market, all the orders that have been placed, the sell orders or the buy orders. Price will go up, taking all those orders. Normally, if price is doing this, you should expect the wick, not the candle itself, the wick. And if I mean the wick, I mean this line. The candle itself closes here, but the line ended up going up to here. So the wick of the candle is what normally grabs liquidity. So wait for price the candle wick to come above all this place. Normally it doesn't always come above all this place, but I'm just giving you an idea. You wait for that, and once price is done grabbing liquidity or correcting, then when price come under this level, you see this level, when price come under this level, you see this level, when price come under this level, then you take a trade. When price come under this level, then you take a trade, and your stop loss is above this level. Because if price build up a lower high, meaning if price started building a lower high and not breaking a high, if price want to go up, price will surely break this high, but price refuses to break this high because price want to go bearish. So your stop loss should be above a high, a lower high, because when your stop loss is above this high right here, when your stop loss is above this high, meaning if price ended up coming back, let me just push this thing. When price ended up coming back above this level, meaning the trend or your trade is wrong. If these kind of things happen, it means your trade is wrong. But it also means that price is going to the opposite direction. It's going to the opposite direction. So if you are selling price and price ended up breaking above this your high, meaning price is going in the opposite direction. Some people will enter into a buy, but I would advise you not to enter into a buy. But that's what price is telling you, that now if price refuses to break, price come here and then ended up going out, taking you out, meaning price is going to the opposite direction, meaning your trade is wrong. But normally this only happen, like the probability of this happening is very low, because if price is able to build up, break, and then come back and then come under, under this level, let me just bring this, and then come under this level, the probability of price just going up again, taking every liquidity, grabbing liquidity again, is very low. I'm not saying it's not there, it's there, but it's just low. So that is the meaning of the whole game about, the whole thing about trading. Sometimes you lose, but sometimes you win. So this is the time that you will lose, you know what I'm saying? But is this one in a, let's say in a 10 trades that you will take, one in a 10 trade, one in a 6 trade that you will take. If you follow market structure like this strictly, you take let's say minimum around 5 trades, and this only the only trade that will take you out. So out of 5, you are winning 4 trades and we are losing 1, because you are following what the market is telling you. Because the market is telling you that I'm going bearish, and you also traded bearish, or you also sell price, there is no chance that you're going to lose. I'm talking I already know the thing, and you'll be like, why am I still losing? There's one thing to know how to trade, there's another thing to be an experienced trader. So if you understand me very well, if you believe, the whole thing is about belief. So if you trust the process so much, you're going to get it. So this is just a documentary that I'm just trying to document, but I'm telling you, this is not going to happen often. Normally, if price come under this level, price is trying to do the same thing that it has done here. Boom. So your take profit will be here, and then your stop loss will be here. I know you will be like, oh, but that is a small fish. Yeah, I know. That's the reason why you trade on a higher time frame. So if you trade on a higher time frame, you see this on the higher time frame, then you scale back to the lower time frame, like the 15-minute or the 5-minute time frame, in order to place your to enter into the trade and then put your stop loss. This, for example, let me just delete this thing and then give you an example. You're still waiting, let me just set an alarm here, so that when price break under this level, I can know. So you see the trade that I took here, it's just the same thing that I'm telling you. The trade that I took, and then I closed very early. I see price building and building higher lows in the market. You can see this. You can see price is building higher lows. So when I see this, there's no reason for me to sell price. There's no reason, even though I knew price broke below this, this low right here. There's no reason to sell price. If price wanted to go low, price wanted to go bearish, price will break under these levels. But price refuses. You can see price refuses to break. If you trace the thing all the way to here, you can see price refuses to break. So when I see this, I just waited for price to come above this level here, because when price reaches here, it pushed down. meaning sellers are here, sellers are at these particular points. So that's the reason when price came all the way here, sellers push the price down, but buyers ended up breaking and then coming to this place. When buyers break this level, meaning sellers are not available here, they are no more here. So what do? You wait for price to come under this level and then you enter into your buy trade. But when price came under this level, if price wanted to be bearish, it should have broken this level, but price didn't break above this level. So I waited, I took a loss here because I entered into the trade too, and the price came above this level. The price just came in and then I entered into the trade, and the trade went up, and then I'm taking me out because my stop loss was here. I should have just put my stop loss here, but I know I ended up putting it. My bad. Those are the small mistakes that I make that ended up bringing my accounts to this size. Now I'm trying to just simulate the kind of trade I'm going to be taking on the real money. So this account right now, it was at $200. I'm risking $20 per trade, and it's currently $143. So basically I've lost $60. So I'm just simulating. So I'm just preparing myself. You guys are going to watch me go from nothing to something. I bet you guys you guys are going to be shocked. I believe this trading thing so much that I'm ready to put everything in it. So when price came all the way, I entered into the trade, put my stop loss right here. Let me just zoom in so that you guys can see. Enter into the trade here, put my stop loss here, and then price ended up taking me out. When price came back here again, I was like, nah, I need to enter into the trade. So I was looking at the whole thing on the 15-minute time frame. I was looking at the whole thing on the 15-minute time frame. I was looking at the whole thing on the 15-minute time frame. So this way I enter into the trade and put my stop loss here, and the price ended up taking. So price ended up taking me out. But I was looking at the whole thing on the 15-minute time frame. So price came again here, create a new high, wasn't able to break below this high, and I was like, okay. The price ended up coming above this. My price shot up like this. I entered into the trade right around here. Right around here. And my stop loss was here. My stop loss was here now. I was tempted to put it here, but I was like, no, let me just put it overall here. So my stop loss was this. So, and then my take profit is supposed to be here, right? My take profit is supposed to be here, because if I'm trading this, if I'm trading the way I'm saying we should trade, meaning if price creates a new low, then the high should be the previous high that it came from. So it should be here. But also remember, we are trading on the higher time frame, which is the 1 hour and the 4 hour. But basically, let's just say the 1 hour. So your take profit, you scale back to the 1 hour time frame. This will make you catch a lot of things. You come back to the 1 hour time frame, and then you scale up to this place. So basically, this will be giving you a 1 to 3 risk reward. But that's the small fish. When price also come here and then ended up breaking, then you can also keep on holding the trade up to here. My stop loss, my take profit was already here. My stop loss take profit was here, but because of that's only 1 to 8.3 risk reward. 1 to 8. If you're risking $20, that would be like $160. Just imagine. That's just a small that's a small fish. That's the best thing about trading on the high time frame. You catch big moves. So normally I would advise you to enter into the trade right around above this level, because price can still come down again. But because our overall price has already given me a lower high, this lower low, a lower high, and another lower high. So giving us lower highs, higher lows instead. This thing confused me sometimes. Higher lows back to back. So I was confident enough to enter into the trade before even reaching it. So if you are beginner watching my videos and then you understand what I'm saying, I would advise you to enter into the trade above this level, because when you do that, then you don't even need to the trade won't even come, like it won't even be in a drawdown. You will just go up immediately. So price came here and then shot up, and then I ended up closing my trade right here because price started to move back, calm down, and I was like, nah, I don't really know what I was thinking that time, and I ended up closing the trade. Thereafter, price just ended up going forward. but I kind of like understand the game. But these are things that I'm learning now on the demo account. So on the real account, there's no way I'm going to do this mistake because I've already been through it on the demo. So that's the experience I'm building up. So basically, that's the explanation that I'm giving. So see what happened there. That's the same thing that's happening here. So I'm just waiting for price to come under this level, then we can see whether if we are ready to take a trade or not. So your channel. So that is it. That is it. Let me just delete this. Let me just delete this. You can see in real time. I'll be taking a trade here. I'll be taking a trade right here. I can even set to pending on the order here. Pending order here. And then I'll be risking $20. I've already keyed that already, so the system already knew how much I'll be ready to lose. So meaning I'm setting a stop loss of $20. And then my take profit. So these are the alerts that I set. There are so many alerts, and then I won't set take profit because I'm looking for price to push more. Even if I want to set take profit, I'll be setting it to this level here. I'll be like $37. That's already a 1 to 2 risk reward, but I'm looking for price to push even below this level here, even up to here. So. But even if I'm to enter into, I'm not going to set a stop loss, but I'm still going to be holding this. But maybe I can set, a pending order. Let's just see. I don't know. I like to enter into the thing, the market in real time. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. So just wait. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, even though I'm journaling this video, I'm documenting my my thought process and then my journey this year 2026. Even if I'm not able to achieve any of my trading goals, at least $1,000 this year for sure. I should be able to make my first $1,000. Last year the goal is to make let me see whether I still have Notion on my laptop. I don't have, and uninstall, like I format the whole laptop. So but last year my goal is to reach 100, to make my first $100, because I never had $100 in my account before, which is 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 cedis. So my goal is to make my first 1,000 cedis, because I never have my own 1,000 cedis, my own money, which is 1,000 cedis. I never had that money before. So the goal is to make that, and I ended up taking $19. How am I going to say it? I'm able to take a trade on a $19 account. Maybe I'll still have that picture somewhere here. I'll still have the picture. I don't know. I'll still have that picture. I don't know where it is right now. I want to show you guys in real time. I think this is it. This is it. I think I took a screenshot on it. That was right around July. Right around July. This is the trade. This is a 4-hour time trade, and then maybe you cannot see the this thing right there. I don't know why this thing is not showing. This is the trade. This is the before. This was the before. This is the after. You can see this 1 hour. This one is a 1 hour, and this one is this is the daily time frame rather. But I should have that. And this is, if you can see, they are all the same. If you can see, look at this. And look at this. You can see that they are all the same. $19. Trade was here. My trade position was here. $19. This on the daily time frame. And then BTC, you can see the broker that I'm using. If it is a demo account, they will write it here, demo. If it is a real account, you can see on my real account right now, I don't know, it's not showing, but on my real account I have $41 currently right now. because I'm still stacking up on money. It's going to take me some couple of months in order to save up to $200. So that those days normally I only put in my broker like $20, 15, 30. The highest is $35. That's the highest I've ever deposited in my broker account. But this time, this was the last money that I was having 250 cedis, 250 Ghana cedis, and then I deposited into my broker account, which equivalent to $19.83 at that time. That was right around June or July. Yeah, I don't know when. June 16th. Just right around June 26th. I think June 26th. That's around, and I'm able to turn that $19. Let's see whether you can see it to $131. You guys can see $131. Yeah, I entered into multiple positions in that trade. Yeah, I blew up my account. This is me. So you can see 131. So I'm not lying, I've done it. So I'm still waiting for price to finish correcting. So I think this will be the end of the video, and then see you guys when I enter into the position.